now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended.
As
they'll try to make it 8-0.
Every day.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2 CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Cooper, out of the 2 games we played, I batted 4 times and did not get out one of those times.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
I got
about
blocked
5
twice
yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Sorry?
The Browns drive about to get started. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I be balling it every day.
Flushed out right.
You can't do nothing. Oh, Jalen, that's a huge shot.
This will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Where are you going?
Here to the 31-yard line.
Nowhere.
It'll go as a
You
loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11.
Get trash. Every day. Get trash.
Right.
Where's Jay going?
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
Oh, you
takes
just
it
made
inside
Jalen
the
Ramsey's
50.
X
Big
Factor go
yardage
off.
there
He's
on the
angry at
scramble.
you.
It gets him a first down.
He can't express how angry he
Play
is.
action now. Here's
Play action.
Mayfield.
Locked up. Where you throwing? Nowhere. Ah, fumble. Get it, Aaron. Let's go.
Rams have got it. Going the other way. Look at the big man rumble. Ain't doing past the 20, 10, and they are going to score on the fumble return touchdown.
Aaron, what are you talking about? That makes a lot of sense.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Look at that.
He's talking about something that's going to drive a head coach
and
crazy.
he missed.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage. First score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 7 yards there and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's not working.
Mayfield off the play
action. Oh, I got tripped.
On the move to his left. And a big loss here.
Where are you going?
Aaron Donald Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction.
Where are you going?
After the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
Tell me.
Got
We'll
a
make
man,
it so
that's
that.
Rashard Higgins.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Correct.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Every day. McLaughlin.
And this
You were close.
won't be online either. It's no good to the right. And this
Finally, we get to see my offense, not just for the extra point.
54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge.
It got his man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bryson Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Do we have any food?
So the call's made by
What?
Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
I don't know what you're saying.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. Flush to his right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be
What do we have
something
to
you're right
eat?
that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan.
I didn't say you on this one.
Good
What we
about
have to
being
eat.
aggressive and going for it. And right up
Alright,
until
just
that
make me
one,
something. Surprise
they
me,
got
love you,
2
bye.
for 2.
Shit's gonna come in here and
The Browns drive about to get
Here
started.
you go, you
and some
amazing
dangerous
bastard.
territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
No feet, no.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Cooper.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns.
It asked you if you wanted to quit because I'm too good for you.
They'll come up now 3rd and long.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So that's going to push him back half the distance. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. This is taken at about the 14.
Where's my blocker? Cooper.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these
If
tight
I
ends
get enough
nowadays in the
time, I'm
NFL.
scoring
Just
on this
bigger
play
wide
right now.
receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field,
I know.
and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Stafford. Buying time to his left. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
If I score, I'm going to cry
Stafford.
of laughter.
They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
No!
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Cooper, you're
Here's
dude
2nd and 10. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
If y'all could get a ride up to Madison's house, we could take y'all to Urban Air.
Back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Vince there, good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And
told you, Cooper, you can't run.
surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't
just
pay
too
off.
good.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Flush to his right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The pickup goes for 30. Up first and goal. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The quick slant caught. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Second and goal from the 1. From the gun, here's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure they got there. Time for break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
What?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a
He blocked my kid.
It's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The L.A. defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target.
No,
but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that's going to be too high. Out of
Nigga had him burnt.
Incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Forced out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Elliott gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford going up top for Kupp. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
Well,
still down quite a bit here, several scores. But
yeah,
at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost
Cooper.
On 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us.
I hate this stupid glitch.
And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
From his own goal line, Stafford rolling to his right. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I had a button glitch where I couldn't click anything.
26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall back.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the red zone now, Stafford sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it.
Oh, I got it.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Out to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
To throw is Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Touchdown pass. And the Rams just continue to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Oh, hold on. I have the button glitch, Cooper.
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now left side on the swing pass. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the... Now Mayfield lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing.
Oh, my God.
Score on that fumble return. Touchdown, LA. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a
defense is intercepted for the 4th time today? Picked off by Greg Newsome. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Mayfield looks to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Baby back
Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being
oh my god, Mom,
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up
Cooper just broke my ankles, Mom. My ankles are gone.
He's up close to the 40-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
On 3rd and 15.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
What the heck?
And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Throwing here, Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and that'll bring up second down. Stafford gonna throw it. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running it.
Yeah.